All right, everybody. Welcome back to Chris Learns Piano. I'm Chris, and today we're going to continue learning Czerny's Opus 849. Move on to our third etude. Ooh, and look at this. Okay, we have some fun stuff going on here. So, like usual, we're going to chunk our way through to the end, and then we'll kind of reverse chunk and build up on itself. I felt like that strategy really worked for me in our last session. Let's get this started. So, the right hand. Okay, so let's give that a shot. The left hand looks fairly simple. Rest. Okay. Whoa, we have maybe some overlapping. It's pretty close, actually. Easy. Okay, and then it looks like we're gonna move. Ooh, that's interesting. And then in the left hand, a 1-4, 2-4 movement. Got it. Okay. Oh, no, we gotta go back. I didn't play these as the right notes. Let's see. That's what it should be. And we have our 1 and 4 to 4 and 2. There we go. Thanks, Brandon, helping me realize what I needed to fix. All right. So the next 2 bars are going to sound like, at least with the right hand. Nope. Move it down. Interesting. So we have to do a little bit of a shift. Shift. Shift back up. And the left hand is going to play a natural C, E, D, B, okay, it's a little bit of a mind bender. Let's see if we can run through this from the top, nice and slow. Brandon says I like the chord analysis. I hope I'm doing it right. It's one thing I'm trying to work on. Something went wrong here. Okay, I think we'll play the last 4 bars together. I had to really concentrate on this moving right hand. Oh, I gotta move my hand back. That's it. Perfect. Okay. This time we're going to go to the second variation, which is the same left hand. There we go. Okay, now we're on to the second half. Excellent. These next 2 measures are going to look like... something's not right. This should be sharp still. So let's try that again. We have a C sharp, and we have an A sharp. Okay. 3 and 5 on the left hand. That goes to 3 and 1. Now, my question is, we have the sharp. I don't know if the sharp applies in the left hand. I would think it should, but no, it doesn't, because we're not hitting the actual notes that are sharped. Those notes in the right hand are still natural. Excellent. Then we'll move on to the next 4 bars. And the left hand again. We're going to stay on that G pedal, just like in the right hand. We're spawning from the G each time. Spawning, what a weird word. Aha, these change. These next 2 bars change, for the right hand at least. Excuse me, why is the 3 saying it's natural? That's throwing me off a little bit. That's hard. This is a hard section right up here. That's not right. There it is. All right, we're on to the second page now. Still on. Still using G as our root in the right hand. And we have to switch the 4th finger up. The end there. There's a lot of switching happening. Left hand, we're gonna keep. What is that? We're gonna keep the G down and alternate here. We're gonna keep walking. That's fun. Now I assume we keep the sharp. No, it's a new measure, so we don't. It's a new measure, so it would say if the note's required to be sharp. Okay, and the left hand. We're just doing our usual C scale. I need to know what note is sharp. That is difficult. Okay, we made it to the first variation. Let's see if we can get that down. This 5, 4, 2 in the right hand feels awkward. But knowing Czerny, there's a reason. It's probably just so I can easily get back down to the G. And then just double checking my work to make sure I am indeed in the right position, and I'm not. A little bit too high. Ooh, harmonic minor. There's a lot of fun harmonic stuff going on in this one. There we go. Okay, now we need to do it with the left hand. Jump up here. Let's see if we can get these together. These 2 hands. Excellent. We'll move up 2 more measures. That'll start us here. Two more measures will add on to the stack. Sweet. This one really sounds like it's telling a story. It's really getting a lot more musical as we keep going down. Okay, we're gonna add 2 more bars, so we're starting at the top of the second page and just going to that first repeat sign. Alrighty, we'll keep on moving. We'll go the 2 bars at the end of the first page. And these ones were pretty tricky for me. Let's see if we can get them. And that will be most of the etude. We'll just have to learn the last alternate. Ah, it's this one. We're walking over a G7. G major 7. And then our left hand will move up. And then it'll move up again. That was tricky. Okay. We'll go and add 2 more measures and try to get this section nice and playable. I just need to figure out how to count. There we go. we switch. Okay, so these measures aren't repeating. All right. Let's just jump right to the start of the last repetition and see how well we can do. Man, okay. I need to slow down a little bit. Let's take it from the top of that second repetition. Sweet, okay. Now what does the last repetition sound like? So let's play back to the second to last measure. It ends in C. How interesting. Let's go ahead and see if we can run it from the top and try to get this whole etude down in just one session. We'll do all the repeats this time too. Grace, now you get to hear the full story. Ooh. Ooh, okay. That transition is tricky. Oh, and then we switch. So let me just play that measure one more time. back to that last repeat. We switch early. Go, we're home stretching. Excellent. We got through the whole etude, or at least this number, in just around one session. Thank you, Grace, for the dabs. And that's going to be it today for Chris Learns Piano. Thanks again, everyone, for joining me today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your Thursday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.